feel like I'm playing the fucking boss level of Metal Gear Solid where you have to try and fucking have a sniper battle with a guy. Except in this case, the other person is invisible apparently.
Okay, I think I'm live. I think we're all good. Okay.
Hello world.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm gonna play more Dandara. Please let me know if the levels are a bit off. Whether it's my own mic, my friends in Discord, or the game itself. Let's play some more game. Alright, now the last time I played this game, it duped me a little bit because I wasn't expecting it to be as difficult as it was. It basically told me that the first area was for babies and it was about to get a lot harder, and it did. So I won't be so fooled next time. Well, in theory, although I haven't actually figured out where I am, so...
Oh, I got you now!
I've already dropped 149 frames. What's going on?
Oh, fuck. Tight battles. Tight battles! Come on, peek me. Peek me. I dare you. Fucking dare you. Come on! How is he not dead? Put like a million bullets in. Oh, come on. How? How is that boy not dead? Good lord!
Lovely bit of mic peeking from Toby for the viewers.
Oh my god, how did that guy die? Oh, he had so many fucking health kits. Ah, utter shit. Oh, I bet I fucking landed another shot as well.
For no reason whatsoever, both the unholster weapon button and the action button are unholstering the weapon.
That's what I can't do anything.
And this wasn't happening earlier.
Hmm.
And there's no discernible reason I can find that this is happening. And this also happened in the Dustbox version, so I really don't know what's going on.
Oh. No, that's useless. Or no, it's not. Yeah, magic weave. Energy. Whatever it. think the campfire refreshed all the salt from the boxes.
Why am I wearing trousers?
Oh, this. Yeah. What game are you playing, by the way, Toby?
I'm playing PUBG.
Oh, okay.
Listed, why am I wearing trousers? I'm in. There is no need for me to be wearing trousers.
Oh, you meant in real life? Oh
Yeah.
boy. Okay.
So Derby, now that we're on stream, how's Tinder going?
I already told you I deleted it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Tell me that.
didn't I?
Oh.
I swear I did yesterday.
You mentioned it. I'm not sure if Callum was here.
Oh, I mentioned it.
Yeah.
You might not have been there. So yeah, great.
That is the best way to use Tinder. So you made it a week the first time around.
I made it 3 weeks the first time.
Was it 3 weeks? I thought it was only one.
No, I used it for 3 weeks and got 0 matches in 3 weeks.
So how long was it this time?
I wasn't really counting this time. It must have been.
Good couple of months. Was it before?
I think it must have been a month and a bit, maybe.
Was it in? Did you start in 2018?
I can't remember. I guess I must have.
Yeah, no, you must have because you used your New Year's picture. Or
Oh,
Snapchat
right,
as part of
yeah.
the images,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah, yeah,
That must have been, yeah. So a good like month
yeah.
and a bit. With what was the grand total? 3 matches.
3 matches.
Yeah, nothing well. Maybe next time you can do 2
Yeah.
months and
Next time,
get 6.
those numbers will just keep rising. Across time, I'll just get more and more data. Fuck, I'm being shot. Oh, what the fuck, I'm being shot by so many guys. Oh my god, please. Daddy, why? Fucking hate video games, I'm telling you.
I'm glad you've managed to share yourself. It's been 8 minutes since I started streaming. You've already said, "Daddy, why?"
Why the why? You fucking.
It says I have 1 viewer. I don't know if the 1 viewer is me or someone else. Because maybe.
Me.
Sorry?
It ain't me.
Ah, okay. Thanks for your support.
Nice.
I'm not sure if
So,
it's.
Murder out.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if it's like if me looking at my own video preview on the Twitch dashboard counts as a view or a
I think
viewer.
it might. I can't remember. Actually, it might not. That's a question that I've always asked and I can never remember the answer to. It might not count.
Mm.
It might used to have counted, but now it doesn't. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to know for certain. I'll have to look it up at some point. Someone out there must have asked the question and had the answer given to them. Hopefully.
Well, I tried. I failed. I cannot play Tomb Raider 1 on PC. You have to bust out the
Bust out the what?
Vita.
The Vita. God, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I like how, because Callum doesn't play anime games, the only reason he could possibly need a Vita is for playing Tomb Raider 1
And Metal Slug.
and Metal Slug.
Okay.
But those are literally the only reasons.
I'm perhaps inclined to give Tomb Raider an honorary anime game title because of the boobs.
Is that how you define anime? Sheer
Isn't that how
volume
you
of
define
titty.
anime?
I respect.
Unless you're
women like,
referring to a certain
sorry.
spectrum that you invented, which I will not even abbreviate on this fucking stream. I shouldn't have brought it up even. Hold on, I've got an idea.
Oh, we have to fucking shoot up
I'm
on
gonna
it.
close my video preview and see if my view count drops to 0.
Hello, Joe.
No, so far I still have 1 viewer, even with the preview closed.
Shout out to that guy. Or
Yeah.
gal.
Shout outs
I'm being-
Or
to
this
whoever
or
you might be.
non-specific gender.
He gave it his best shot.
I mean, for probability. I probably got it right the first or second time.
Nah. I don't know, it's worth the extra few words.
Nah, time's money.
Not for you, it isn't.
They're paying me by the minute.
Pay me by the syllable. Oh, fuck it.
That's when you know you've made it, when you're following the payment model.
Utter
Okay.
shite. Fuck this shitty game and this shitty planet. I'm going to fucking go back and punch a hole through my goddamn
Why do you
windows.
still play that game?
I'm not anymore. Fuck this shit.
Is this it?
Nah, I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna open it back up in like an hour.
Uninstall it.
No.
Then you don't run the rest.
Oh
of
my
it.
god, that was such fucking horse shit. That was utter trite. God.
If I play Tomb Raider on my Vita on my commute to work, people gonna think I'm playing anime games.
No, it's fucking Tomb Raider.
They won't see the screen.
Does the average
Just see me-
citizen associate
see
the
me playing
Vita
a
with
Vita.
anime games?
Yes.
Okay, I associated it
Every
with
person
irrelevance.
is going to be amazed that someone's using a fucking Vita. It's
Oh god.
not gonna get that far.
Live like lines with it. I forgot.
Holy fuck. shit.
Ow. I'm not going to try that. Thought I could perhaps aim a missile through a tiny hole and get the thing shooting it, but it's not. Get the thing shooting at me through the hole, but it's not worth it. Well, I can just go round the bullets. I thought my essence restored 3 hearts at this point. Oh, oh. I was mistaken. That was a bit too risky. Oh, I have dropped to 0 viewers now. I wonder whether that was a result of me closing my video preview, or if whoever was watching just left. If that was indeed a person. Seem to remember why I haven't come this way. Yes. Is there something I'm missing, or do I need to go the way of the golden thing somewhere over here in the city? I'm gonna assume I need to go over there. Maybe not.
Oh god, I forgot. Oh, this room has gorillas.
Now I got.
it's permanently closed. Yeah.
Gorillas in there. Where's the come from?
I just realised I didn't change my title.
Oh my god, it's Lurch.
My title was still basically accurate. Because the last time I streamed it was much the same deal, but I was gonna put with Discord pals in the title. Done that.
What a generous name for us.
Yeah. No wait, it was supposed to be with pals in Discord, I'm an idiot. Might be. See, now you are not just Discord pals, you are pals within Discord. It's person first language, you see. Oh no, I've got... Why am I... Oh great, I don't have energy. That was as good a time as ever. Oh, that was great, wasn't it? Lovely bit of energy restoration. Restored fuck all.
It's like a pretty fair thing game of fighting.
Good lord. Oh my god. Oh sweet Jesus.
Oh hey. And of course use this. Why didn't I use this before? Don't have the magic to kill them. Oh well.
Oh no. Oh good lord.
Okay, essence. That's quite handy.
Good lord.
Oh no.
Are those people being loud in the kitchen?
What?
Are those people being loud in your hallway?
Probably, I can't hear because I have big old headphones on.
Gonna get some while I'm in a fairly safe position to do. I'll do this.
Oh.
Ah. Okay, that'll do. Oh, I don't have the magic to get through here. That's wonderful. I don't think there's any other way. That only seems to lead to a secret area. Something with them. And someone with the refill in it or something. Oh. Now this is going to be helpful.
This is pointless.
Oh, I didn't open that. It wasn't helpful. One-way trip. It's not a one-way trip thing. How small are these things' hitboxes? There we go. Going down. Why didn't it solidify?
how to film anyway.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I forget, are you still playing Battlegrounds or what?
I'm playing Dragon Ball.
So did everyone we know just get into Dragon Ball because of that game?
I mean, Louis already always sort of been semi-interested in Dragon Ball. I mean, he's already he had already watched quite a bit at that point. Jeff has always been interested in Dragon Ball, and so it's like Aiden wants the game, but he hasn't actually got it yet. But Aiden also watched it before. Personally, I have no interest in watching it.
Ah, yes. I found a campfire, so I can finally save.
Does that mean that it's the Dark Souls of 2D platforms?
Quite possibly. It's similar to Dark Souls in a number of ways. One of them being you save at campfires, which, and when you save at the campfires, all the enemies that you've killed respawn.
Does it also mean you can sing the campfire song?
Oh yeah, dude. I never thought about it that way. Get some more health this time. Didn't take too long either. I've got a fair bit of salt. Too slow. Oh, that was quite a lot of salt. I can already upgrade again. What shall I go for? Increasing infusion wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess if
Ooh. How is this interaction gonna work? I might actually take my first set in this game.
You get a real person.
Yeah.
Hello, team.
Hello, team.
Hello. I'm streaming at the moment, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, no, I can see.
Okay, cool.
Foxy
for you.
Soul.
Yes, truly. Truly, that is my lot in life. How are we doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, I got eaten by a big plant. I'm doing
Aw.
alright other than that.
Hello, stream.
I
How is
thought
stream doing?
I'll go right up to the plant's like top so that I can shoot at it really easily, and it just ate me. It ate me. Problem is I don't know how to
life
attack
is.
it otherwise. Ow. Stop it, plant. Ow. Ow. That was really stupid.
Good lord.
That was also really stupid. That was really even stupider.
Oh no.
Sounds like you're on a roll.
Yeah, dude. I'm making big plays. Okay. Thankfully, I wasn't too far from the last checkpoint.
What was that?
That was me turning my soundbar off.
The new laptop from NASA.
No, but my laptop did come with a free £180 mini soundbar. So that's been pretty good. I just
Is it
used
a
that to
Razer
listen
brand
to-
soundbar, or is it a sort of
It is.
tie-in?
It's the Leviathan Mini.
Oh no. The Leviathan
That's
Mini?
listened.
I feel like that's a bit of an oxymoron.
Yeah, it's a good naming convention there.
What
Yeah,
did the soundbar do?
it's a big old Bluetooth
Ow.
speaker,
I did it again.
Oh,
but a
Did it again.
really good one. Like, it's way better than I thought it would be. Much enjoyment has been had.
Ow. Oh, I killed the plant. I think. Yeah, I killed the plant. I'm a legend.
Woo!
It was just getting down where you needed to move to avoid its various attacks. Oh boy, the map for the place I'm going to. The room is shaped like a skull. So,
that's always a good sign.
yeah. It's also filled with statues of skulls. Here's a glowing skull statue. What do I learn here? I get a skull power up. Rock of Remembrance. It looks like a skull. Okay, it said it would do, like, I don't know. I have no idea actually what it's gonna do. It said something will resonate in its mere presence. Oh,
Oh wow.
okay. The room is shaking and glowing. Ooh, interesting. Ah, now I can make the skull statues open their mouths and light up and wiggle.
Okay,
It
interesting.
opens up to me. Probably a bunch of doors.
There we go. Finally took my first set in this game. This guy's name is Naughty Senpai 69.
Okay, I think whatever I picked up basically said you can open a bunch of doors now, but I'm not completely sure.
What are you doing, Fox?
Playing some Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah, just watched a
Oh,
really,
no.
really tight Overwatch League game. So
Nice.
felt inspired to go practice my Moisey.
Jeez, what the fuck? Oh my god, sorry.
Thirsty. What a
Hey.
bad carrot.
Hey Starwave, how you doing? I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? What happened was I suddenly got ambushed by a bunch of moving floors and such. That as I progressed got faster and faster until I was crushed without warning. Dandara is pretty good. It's not an easy game by any means, but it's pretty good. Ow. I really like its mechanic, the way the game moves.
Oh,
Ow. Ow. Just let me past, and that'll do. That'll be fine. Are you interested in this game, Starwave? Or Star, or whatever I can call you for short. Oh.
That's Mr. Starwave to you.
ah, bugger. Oh
Ah,
no.
can move these things around. That's handy.
It's gonna switch immediately. Oh no, maybe not. There we go.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool game. Ah. Oh, oh.
Bugger.
Alright, now all the skulls and everything makes a bit more sense. Door was shut. What does that mean? Is there another way I can go, or?
This guy is not wearing spooky house attire.
Oh. Good to hear you're doing well, by the way, Star. If I didn't say that already, I can't remember. Ow.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute, landscape. I feel like it might be sacrilege to say it, but I am loving the Mercy changes. It's stupid because she's been nerfed into oblivion, but I'm loving them.
Get around a bit more.
Probably a lot of people that would slit your throat the same.
Probably.
do this backwards as well, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Going to Doom logo. Oh, this is just game over.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Waveland is a bit. I would like to come back to it at some point, but I think I went too hard on it when it first came out, and when I first got into it. After I did 6.5 runs, I tried to learn any percent really quickly, and that sort of burnt me out on it, I think. Hopefully I'll get interest back one day, because I really like to come back to it. Yeah. I guess it's something you learn as you pick up speedrunning though. Pacing. Maybe a little bit ironically, is quite important.
Why would you draw an anime character with such a flat ass?
Toby,
What is even the point?
these are my friends.
Very given definition of friend.
Presumably they've also 3D rendered that as well.
Oh god.
What?
Yeah, I am interested in rooting Dandara Star. I'd like to finish it first, of course, but I want to give this game a go. But I don't want to rush into it. I'm quite content to take it a little more slowly. And
Aren't they're 3D rendered in that game?
once I finish the game, I'm quite happy to just root it
No, I was on
at a bit
track.
of a slower pace rather than rush to try and get a great speed game out of it immediately. But I do think this game is cool, and I do think it's got
Excuse me.
potential, which I'd like to unlock.
Oh god. I'm stuck in the gorilla room.
Last time I tried to root a game that wasn't 10 minutes long from scratch. It was Even the Ocean, and I burnt myself out on that because I bit off more than I could chew. So with this, instead of trying to make it a one-man show kind of thing, like with Even the Ocean, I kind of wanted to work on it as a solo thing. I thought I was able to do that, but it was too complex and I couldn't. So I mean, I wasn't going to say no if someone came along and said, hey, I want to do this, I shall begin doing this. But I quite like the idea of making something from scratch. But oh, these turn. This makes a lot more sense. It was a bit much for me to actually pull that off. Yeah, I think it's still, well, if it's on sale, I assume it's still on its launch sale. I think it's a pretty good game, at least casually so far. It can be unforgiving at times.
Just like my dad.
Pretend I didn't hear that. But I think it's cool, and I definitely think it's got potential, especially because the movement is so zippy. It's not particularly difficult, but it's very, very flashy. That's a damage boost of some sort, isn't it? Ow. That's also one, but I didn't need to do it. And I wasted some effort. That's one way to get about.
I'm back in PUBG.
You're a pathetic little worm, Toby.
No, I know.
That's Toby's brother. We've got a great, wholesome support network here, haven't we?
Who would you rather be called a pathetic little one by? Some random stranger or me, your dear old brother?
It would be more of a funny story if it was a stranger.
That is true, to be fair.
Although it would probably
Ah,
help less if
boy.
it's from you. I thought we were about to say, who would you prefer being called a pathetic little worm by? A stranger or an anime girl? It's about to nut.
Oh god. That's really cool, Star. I'd like to work on this with you. I think that'd be a really nice project. I don't wanna rush it, but once I'm done, I'll probably get cracking pretty quickly, because if it gets to, I'm not going to rush it, of course, but if it gets to a point that I'm happy to submit it to a marathon, there's a marathon in the UK coming up in August, and the submission period is all through March. So if I get something decent by then, I'll happily submit it to that. To save. Oh, I'm just off the salt requirement. I'll go back and get a box of stuff. Go forward and get a box of salt.
Why are my team idiots?
So you're playing Overwatch, which is a game for big
Okay, yeah.
babies.
If it's ready, I'll submit it to UKSM. It stands for UK Speedrunning Marathon. It was started in summer last year, but the event's getting a bit bigger this year. I went to it last year and it was a pretty good time, but it'll be running round the clock this time instead of just certain hours during the day. Okay. I'm not sure if it's got a page on speedrun.com, but it's got its own website. If you just look for UKSM speedrunning or UKSM marathon, you should probably be able to find it. But it's a nice little thing. It's got a lot bigger this year than it was last year. Last year it was a pretty small affair, but this year it's I think it's going to grow considerably. I think I can talk about it on stream. I think they announced it publicly. They got sponsored by Red Bull Esports this year. We're going to have a booth at the London Anime and Gaming Con from the 16th to the 18th of this month, which I'll be going to. We'll have a booth, we'll have a panel, it'll be great. That opened a thing up. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's a nice opportunity, and it's a nice thing to have an in-person speedrunning event in the UK. I'm not sure there's actually been one before. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's going on.
Oh, that's what killed me. There's a crocodile in here. Don't worry about it. That's the crocodile quick. Oh, that's what that does. I remember now.
Are you having a good time?
Crocodiles don't live out of the water, right? They'll just like flop around like a fish and won't bite me.
Yeah, that's definitely how it works.
Oh god, oh it's circling.
think this man just evaporated.
ESA is in Sweden. God. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce the name of the city it's in because I'll butcher it. It's spelled VAXJO with various accents
Jesus.
on the vowels. And if I attempt to pronounce it, I'll get it horrifically wrong, so I don't know, you'll have to Google the name or something.
Jesus can't help you now, Fox.
No one can, we just lost. Badly.
Don't underestimate the power of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, through Christ, everything's possible, so, you know, write that one down.
Map 1, me healing, 5 DPS. Map 2, someone else changes to another support.
Yeah.
Oh,
can never
that's
have
not
too much
counting the,
support.
not counting the Symmetra on my team.
I think it's been in that same city ever since it was made.
I say, Fox. That's not offense, is a good support.
UKSM was in Essex, in Colchester last year, but it's going to be in London this year, which will be great. It's a bit more central. A bunch more people will be able to go to it. And I live in London already, so
Oh my God,
that,
that's
What was that?
that was a really loud noise. Like, that was louder than my game audio.
Fuck
That was
was
louder
that?
than everything.
Fox, did your laptop come with a free porpoise?
No, it came with the soundbar, and I decided to turn it on near my microphone, just to show you all how beautiful it is.
Doesn't show me shit.
Flex your sound muscles.
How beautiful it was. Yes, that is exactly.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is the sound muscle the cochlea? But I don't think that's a muscle.
No.
I mean, I like the idea of calling it the sound muscle, to be honest. So I might keep it.
Fuck off. Shit, fuck are you? What? Now this is
Oh
some
my
bullshit.
God.
I am no quitter. Where is this boy?
Who's no quitter?
Me.
Are you sure you're no quitter?
Oh, fuck me. Actually, I'm kind of a quitter.
Yeah,
He
there we
did,
go.
he did delete Tinder.
Yeah, precisely. You quit Tinder. That's like the worst quitting.
Oh. Found the store door.
Any more doors in here? No, there aren't.
Oh my. Oh.
Ow. I should have been ready for that.
Someone is quitting.
Shut up.
Oh my. What?
Alan, when are you arriving tomorrow?
I don't know.
Oh,
Like, if my room is... Well, what's the opposite of ready?
not ready.
Yeah, that's the one.
You weren't ready for that sentence.
Why am I so bad at video games? And why do I keep trying?
In case you guys weren't aware, Lara Croft does in fact conduct electricity.
No!
Oh, I'm
Lara Croft
glad we learned
conducts
this.
electricity.
Yeah.
Truly. You
Well.
learn something new every day. I haven't been through here in a while.
Oh god, I am rubber banding all over the place. This is horrifying.
Oh.
Like some sort of balance.
People were clipping through the floor. I just watched Anana jump from being in the floor to being not in the floor. By which I mean being about 4 meters in the air. Then being back in the floor. It was quite crazy.
I'm feeling like I'm done with Dandara for now, but I think I'll switch to Anodyne and do another D-Rush run of that.
learn a speedrun if I didn't actually have so much fucking work to do? Maybe
That's
if
fair
work
enough.
lightens
I
up.
keep forgetting I've got the
soon.
shield.
So I want to do I want to do speedruns of the first episode of Doom, the first game,
Oh, okay.
knee deep in the dead.
Oh god, I muted my mic. Hello. That's cool, Star. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you think of the game, and it'd be definitely be nice once we're done with it to mess about with routing it, finding strats for it. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Would you kiss Colonel Sanders for a 10-piece bucket?
Ah, okay. You're still going to be around. Was that a question to my viewer?
No, that was just a question.
Just a general question.
Your viewer can answer it if he wants.
Okay.
What kind of bucket are we talking?
A 10-piece.
Yeah, feel free to yeah, to lurk, leave the stream open, have a look around. I think it's cool.
Huh.
Alright, I'm done with Dandara for now.
This is slightly worrying.
Gonna do an anodyne. You rust. An attempt to ammo. My mic back. Oh, I think I knocked the arm, my bad. What notification do I have? I got an achievement, which, so I'll have to find out what, well, let's find out what it means now. Stream for 7 unique days in the last 30 days. I did it. I'm a streamer. The path to Twitch affiliate is winding down. Okay. Anodyne. Never mind. I was gonna see if I could get a local recording as well without mic or webcam or Discord audio, but since this is pretty unlikely to be anything resembling a record, I think I'll leave it because it will be too. No, wait a second. I can do that. I think I can do that. 1 minute, let me give it a go. I might be very clever.
No one answered my question about the 10-piece bucket.
I wonder why.
How much is a 10-piece bucket usually?
In money?
Yeah,
Does that matter?
kind of. You need to know how much you're cheapening yourself.
It's like
If you're just putting monetary value.
One or the other,
I
apparently.
think it's like 50 quid or something.
Sounds like a lot.
I mean,
And I can't do that.
you also get like
We'll
slides
just
and
leave
shit
it as
with
is.
Oh, I'm also getting the
And if it's
slides.
record, I'll have to listen
That's a
to
good point.
all
Sure.
of this. We're which it won't be. God hope. Alright. I tried to give the commentary a crack as well, and also tried to remember to split, because I didn't last time for most of them, and it wasn't great. I'm gonna do the tutorial segment. Basically teaches you how to walk around, how to interact with text boxes, how to open the menu, how to interact with objects, like these terminals. Then we head into the Nexus, just like the hub world. This sort of tutorial dungeon where you get your weapon. What I did there, I call an entrance warp. I'm not sure it's got an official name. But in a dungeon area, you can walk to the entrance. But the entrance for this area is actually set a few rooms ahead of where you spawn in. So you can skip a little bit. Now I'm doing the wheel glitch. Press up against a wall tile facing vertically and wiggle back and forth across the screen transition 6 times, and you can clip into a wall tile. Repeat ad nauseam to get basically wherever you want to go, as long as you've got a wall facing in the right direction.
Rob, is he here?
Ich bin hier.
Ah, it's Rob. Hello,
You're
Rob.
on stream. So don't say anything horrible.
Don't take that as a challenge.
Exactly. We don't need 2 of them.
You guys are mean.
So I'm going to use the wiggle glitch to wiggle to the end of the game, and that will allow me to unlock a broken power-up, which lets me rearrange all the tiles on the map as I see fit, and that will enable me to go backwards and detour through all the game's dungeons and worlds, collecting all the items I skipped. There's a fairly specific definition of 100% for Anodyne. A lot of the stuff is considered to be post-game. Like, there are 48 cards in the game. 11 of them are considered post-game because you can't get them during a standard playthrough, as someone would casually. So we don't need to get those. We also don't get a cardboard box item and 3 gate keys, 3 big gate keys, because those aren't needed in the 100% achievement for this game on Steam, which I think is what the people who set the leaderboard up for this game went off of. Similarly, for 100% you don't need to beat the final 2 bosses. You need to beat the other bosses because they give you health that you need for 100%, but the final 2 don't give you any health, so you don't need to do them. Where's my friend Stay Hydrated bot? I asked it to hydrate me. Does that only work for 1 stream? Do I have to ask it again to hydrate me? If I stream again. That being said, at least thinking about Stay Hydrated bot has reminded me to stay hydrated, although now I'm in the middle of a speedrun, I can't really easily do that.
Can I come over
And bottle feed me?
Would
No, I'm
be
alright.
An interesting stream.
Okay. There's the broken power-up. Beating the game will let me use this anywhere, but for the moment we solved that puzzle, which relates to the game's bosses, none of which we have yet seen. We solved that little puzzle. It's the same every time, so memorize it. Oh, I forgot to put my input display down. That's alright. These two text boxes can actually be different, or these few text boxes from this guy called Briar. Their layout can actually differ sometimes, which is a bit weird, but what can you do? That's not a bad split time. Not bad. I'm not sure exactly. I guess just in various small places I lost 2.1 seconds. Mostly probably on missing Sage's first text box in the Nexus. I've got to relearn my sound cue for that. Fast forward the credits, save the game. We saved at a checkpoint earlier. So now we're at the last checkpoint we saved at, but with all of the progress we made since we saved at it,
Entry level,
including having the swap and getting all the cards we did.
Not strange.
I have been hit by that ban a long time, or canonically it's called an annoyer. I think there's a reference to how annoying they are in like Zelda games, the keys. Here's a health power-up. It's a health cicada. So it refills your health, and then it gives you a new health point, and then flies off. Health management in this game is very simple. You always want to have as much health as possible, because every health point. Good night. Every health point that you're missing, when you get a health cicada, takes about half a second to be refilled. Through. Did we lose Callum as well?
No. Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright, I thought I heard you say good night, arseholes, and I wasn't sure if you'd left.
That was the Toby and Rob.
Alright, Toby and Rob went. I thought it was just Foxy who went.
I think Fox went. Oh no, he did.
That's the only one I heard. This game's a bit loud. Yeah, I should have adjusted my volume a bit better. No, actually, the game's volume's alright. Just on the stream, it's alright. It's a bit loud in my ears compared to Discord.
Toby and Rob have just gone to another channel.
Oh, okay.
Play PUBG. No, I guess Fox must have been at the same time.
On that main menu screen, I'm mashing with Enter and C, the main action button, because both of them help. I don't know if the fact that you didn't hear the button press sound actually saves any time. I don't know if that's a frame perfect main menu input, but it's pretty cool, I guess. This run is a bunch better than the last one I did. I'm pleased with that because it means de-rusting isn't too difficult. There are no sort of big tricks, except perhaps the RNG manipulation for the last boss, that you have to hugely de-rust. Oh god, I'm going backwards. Okay, that is a bit embarrassing. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying.
RNG manipulation of the bosses.
Oh yeah. Aside from RNG manipulation for the last boss, there are no real big strats that are really difficult to pull off in this game. It's all just small time saves that add up. Thanks, Callum.
Habitat.
What a wholesome young man. So this is the main sort of first tell of RNG. This boss called the Watcher. I got perfect RNG, which is fantastic. Had I not ruined the rest of the split, that actually would have been a time save. But since I did ruin the rest of the split, I lost 18 seconds. Which in this game, that's quite a lot of time to lose. Okay, sometimes you can get put on the other side of the gate next to the portal, but I don't know what variable controls that. Like, sometimes you're on that side, sometimes you aren't. Not a big deal, but it's nice. Alright, I remember to re-equip swap this time. That was really stupid. I swapped two tiles that were the same, so it did nothing, except possibly break the animation. We're gonna get that chest on the way down, because you can't open it without activating this windmill here. Just gonna make our way out again and head to the next dungeon. Get some cards along the way. Right, you know what? I'm gonna go for it without the safety save. I did it, I'm a legend. Oh, I got stuck on the ladder. I think that happens if you're holding right as you go down a screen transition on a ladder. I'm not sure though, because that's the first time it's happened to me in quite a while. You can see me nodding, that's me listening to the sound cues of the text boxes. See if I get the cool thing. I didn't get the cool thing, I didn't even jump. Okay, so you can do the cool thing, and while Sage is talking to you there, you can jump into range of the chest and grab. And grab the card from the chest. This boss, I don't think the RNG really makes a difference. They're just different attacks to avoid. I think the cycles of when you're able to attack the mouth remain the same. Not a bad run. Considering it's my second D-Rost run. We're about to get our first non-swap broom upgrade. I call it non-swap. The swap is so significantly different from the other broom upgrades. The other ones actually resemble weapon upgrades. So what we just got was the extend, which extends your broom's range, essentially. That's a trick called door hurdling. We jumped backwards over the door. Not much more to it than that. It pushes you out of bounds for some reason. You can only do it at that staircase and at the other end of that staircase. It's pretty handy, but I don't know why it works. Just a weird game quirk. Sorry, just muted my mic a bit because I had to cough. Sorry?
I fell to my death in Tomb Raider.
Oh, alright.
Luckily, I just saved.
So if I'm facing upwards, when I walk back to the Nexus, I can jump straight into the teleporter without waiting for the warp animation to finish. If I were facing any other direction, I'd have to wait for about half a second longer, maybe a bit longer actually. But I can jump straight in if I'm facing the right way. I'll do that again at one point later in the run, and I'll make sure, like, it's easy to orient yourself because you've got to face the right way for the chest there. But I'll make sure I orient myself in the right direction at one point later in the run. when I do a Nexus walk. So that cityscape is part of the dungeon, same trick as in the street area. Just the dungeon entrance is set a few screens ahead of what you would think is the dungeon entrance, or where you actually enter the dungeon area. So you can just warp ahead with that. Now I'm going to do a save and quit, walk back to this checkpoint, go to floor 2, get a card. Same thing. Go to floor 1. Now the boss remains. This is the manager of the hotel. Creepy manager is a pretty decent trope, actually. It appears to a slightly lesser extent in Celeste. Like, this manager is always creepy. Okay, phase 2. That was a good phase 1 because I had enough health at the end for the 3-piece health refill to give me all my health back. That was decent RNG. It wasn't perfect. I got my positioning wrong there. Underneath the cicada. In the second phase, it's great to get RNG close to the bottom of the area, so that you can easily reach the manager without running upwards. But so that it's not far down enough to hit you. Walk back to this area, which is called Terminal. I didn't switch back. Okay, I lost my dust because I crossed screens. I forgot that was even a mechanic. It's been so long since I played this game, Cash. And that mechanic is completely irrelevant. In speedruns. Because you just know what you need to do and you do it. I thought, oh, let's have a bit of fun, place the dust out of bounds. I'd lost it. You alright?
Very, very, very close to being crushed by a boulder.
Oh, okay. Decent. Here is where I'm gonna do another Nexus walk. If I were on the right screen. And make sure I'm facing upwards so that I can jump straight back into the portal. That's why I made sure to cross into that screen with the portal on, so I could activate it. Walk through, so you don't have to go the long way around, get that card. This dungeon has 5 entrances that get access to different parts of it. Well, 4 and a bonus 5th one that gets you to an upgrade. I'm going to the 5th area now. Talk to you later, Start. Thanks for tuning in. Good to hear from you. So now I'm just walking through the main dungeon area. Too close to the chest, so if you're too close to a chest, even when you're facing away from it, you can't place anything with a swap. I don't know if you can attack with any other broom upgrades if you're too close to a chest. I guess I can find out now. Oh no, it just acts like a pickup, but with the swap it doesn't act like a pickup. This is the rogue. Gonna do a quick kill on it by standing in the right spot. So I'm standing far enough to the left that I can still touch its hitbox, but far enough to the right so that it doesn't begin its second phase, in which it moves around the room and shoots waves that knock you off your dust and send you flying into the bottom left corner. Saves a decent chunk of time. What else? I don't know. Not sure I've got anything else to say about that bit. If I had, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I stood above the rogue because its hitbox doesn't extend far enough down the room to be able to hit it from the bottom right, so I went to the top right. Oh, no, that's a bad idea. I got too excited and split very, very early. Oh, that's my favourite bit of movement in the whole game. You can really smoothly swap those spikes into place so that you can get down to the portal, but then jump over the spikes so you don't take damage from them. It's really clean and it feels very satisfying to pull off. Oh, wasn't paying attention one too early. I hope the clicking and cowbell of the theme were actually in sync on stream. Okay, these things are filled with RNG. This is great RNG. That was fantastic RNG. The direction they move in, it's always diagonal, but it's random which direction they turn in. Let me through. That's RNG too. The direction they explode in when you split them apart is also random. It's great. So I got excellent RNG for the first one because it got stuck in the upper pathway, so I could just stand and hit it. That wasn't so great. I lost a bunch of health, but alright. It wasn't the best reaction to the RNG from me. No, wait. A bit hasty. Okay, here's the RNG minute, which I'll probably fail. No, wait, I got it. I got the first bit. I got the second bit. Hey! Not bad, not bad. Okay, now we just get our last thing. I'm an idiot. I didn't even press C to get the thing. I don't mind taking that hit. I was too focused on hitting the foot pedal to stop the timer. But yeah, that's like 100%. Just ends there. Instead of going back and beating the game again, or beating the final boss. Or two final bosses. Penultimate boss and final boss. You don't get the post-game stuff. You also don't get these 3 keys or the cardboard box item, but those aren't required. The cardboard box is a sort of side event thing. Yeah. I guess that's it. Cool little thing here that's supposed to help you with the colour puzzle. Tells you where this dungeon's piece in the colour puzzle should go in its square. Yeah. I guess that's it. I don't know. Thank you for watching. I think I'm done. I'll go and find someone to host.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Who shall I host? That must be loud. I forgot this music's quite loud. So it's probably overpowering my voice a bit. My bad. I'll have to make sure of the desktop audio a bit better next time I run this. Oh, Talon's on. Go watch Talon. He's the Sonic Adventure 2 battle runner. Done other games, but that's what he's running at the moment. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah.
That was alright. Decent run. Who have I got messages from? Oh, I've got a friend request from someone. Starwave was in the stream. Sweet.
Is that Twitch friends?
Discord friends.
Oh, this is good.
That might be handy in the future.